Hey you guys, we got a new debt clock message. We've got Matthew 6, thy kingdom come. It's the Lord's Prayer. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. That's part of the Lord's Prayer. And we've got the Jesus symbol that's illuminated, right? And I'm going to go over these constellations. I'm really excited about this part. But it says, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Remember this, okay? The new earth and the old earth, okay? We got the new earth with the new money. It's gold backed, okay? And then we've got the old earth that's ruled by fiat and nothing, right? And then they sent us this past week, the new money, right? The gold backed money and the old money, okay? I don't want to go too much into this, but the new money is backed by gold and the fiat is backed by nothing, okay? The gold, the backed by gold is God's money. And we know this because of this scripture right here, Haggai 2:8. It says, the silver is mine and the gold is mine, saith the Lord of hosts. With all these issues, we know fiat, old money, is not God's money, if you know where I'm going with that. I'm not going to go into detail, but this whole thing explains it, okay? So we've got the new earth and the old earth. We've got thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. New earth, old earth. And then we also have new money, old money. Now I want to talk about the constellations. If you've been following me, we have had an amazing year when it comes to biblical times. I want you to pay attention to Revelations 12, where it says, a great sign appeared in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet and a crown of 12 stars on her head. She was pregnant and cried out in pain as she was about to give birth. And then it goes on to say that there was a dragon who was trying to devour the child as it was born. We know with King Herod, when Jesus was born, he was trying to destroy him, right? And then it goes on to say, she gave birth to a son, a male child, who will rule the nations with an iron scepter. Now I want you to pay attention, okay? So this is the constellation Leo, this is the constellation Virgo, and the sun is right there by Virgo's shoulder, and the moon is right there at her feet. This is an old video that I had when I was explaining this, okay? So go back and watch it, but you can see the sun is at Virgo's shoulder and the moon is at her feet. So take a good look right here at the stars of the constellation Leo and then the constellation of Virgo. So back in September 18th, okay, 2023, here's the constellation of Leo. There's the constellation with the stars of Virgo, okay? The sun on September 18th, the sun was right at her shoulder, okay? And the moon was right at her feet. And the comet child was exiting her womb, okay? And this is like astronomically rare for this to happen, as it was explaining in the Bible, okay? It said there is a sign in heaven, okay? In the stars and in the heavens, there was a sign. Now I'm gonna go back, okay? So that was the 18th, 17th, 16th, 15th, 14th, okay? And it just goes, okay? And you can see the child is going through her womb, through her stomach, go through her heart, through her neck, through her head, okay? These are the chakras. It's going straight through the chakras, okay? And it goes down. You can see the moon. You see the child is right there, 18th, 17th, okay? The sun, she's clothed with she's clothed with the sun at her shoulder. The child is exiting her womb and the moon is at her feet. During that same time, there was an asteroid called United Nations, right? Right at that same placement, waiting to devour the child. You see the United Nations right there. I typed in child. There's the child, right? That's where the child is. At that point, the United Nations was waiting to devour the child. This is what it's referencing. We are living in biblical times, you guys. There is no denying it. There's no way you can say, oh, it's just a coincidence. This is a one in like a million, trillion, billion, expedillion like chance for this to happen exactly the way it was explained in Revelations. This was prophesied, and we're living in biblical times. This is happening. So if you're not a believer, I suggest you pay attention and be open to accepting that this is happening, okay? Because not long after September, it was in October, the war in Israel started. That's also prophesied in the Bible. We are transitioning to the new earth right now, okay? If you're not ready, I suggest you start getting ready spiritually. Spiritually is the most important, but also mentally, physically, have faith. You guys, I'm not going to see you guys for the rest of the night, and I'm bringing in the new year with a lot of positivity and a lot of faith that 2024 is going to be an amazing year for all of us, okay? Now, as always, come follow me here. Just take a screenshot, go to your photos, press the little scan icon thing. It'll take you to my Telegram page, and you can subscribe from there. Happy New Year, you guys. Be safe.